Hi Virgo, this is your girl, the Pixie Goddess Tarot. And this reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs from the 19th of July till the 31st of July. Let's get started. Seven of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the World card, wow. The Three of Pentacles, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Taurus also got the Judgment card. If you're dealing with the Taurus, then probably this is the reading for you. Okay. Virgo, with the Seven of Wands, so you've got this hermit energy, right? You always feel this sense of isolation. You like to be isolated. You don't like to indulge in a lot of social activities, and it's very rare when you're okay with people all around you. In the coming days, I feel you're going to be concentrating more on yourself, diving a little deeper into your true sense of life. You are going to be looking for your calling. I think you are trying to weigh all your options and see what kind of a lifestyle it is that you're best suited for. I feel you're going to be very closed off with the Four of Pentacles. When it comes to money, emotional interactions, social interactions, you just don't want to indulge in all of that. You just want to concentrate on yourself, on your own growth. With the World card, I see things are changing in your favor. Whatever was making you feel bogged down, whatever was making you feel unworthy, so sorry, is now going to be leaving your side. Number 21 could be important, along with number 4 and 7. Number 11 also could be important. With the Three of Pentacles, I see you guys are concentrating on building your life, working on your career, on your passions. But there is also this group of you guys who could be dealing with a third party situation. Either you have put someone in a third party situation and you're going to be regretting it, or someone has put you through that situation and they are feeling bad about it. That is what I'm seeing. And I also feel that there has been an ending. So if you're dealing with a Taurus person, I think your relationship has ended. And that is what has pushed you to isolate yourself and be in that shell without getting disturbed by people, because right now it's just you who can help your heart and mind. Let's draw out some clarifications. You've got the Eight of Cups. Again, Taurus. Taurus also got Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands. Two of Cups. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit card. Your card. Your energies. Virgo, you guys are walking out on something. You guys are walking away from a connection, an emotional connection actually. Something that you were holding on to for a really long time and now you just want to let go of it. Of course, it's going to give you some kind of pain. It's going to make you feel a little lost. You might just become a little pessimistic. But Virgo, beware of bleeding on to people. You know, sometimes when we go through a lot of pain, we tend to pass on that pain to our loved ones. To those people who have nothing to do with the pain that you're going through. So beware of that, guys, okay? I also see for a group of you, there is a beginning of a new love romantic journey. And this journey is going to be with someone who is beautiful, both inside and out. So congratulations on that, Virgo. Let's see some oracle messages for you guys so that we can get a more detailed clarity. Guys, a quick plug-in. I've recently started my new YouTube channel, The Pixie Goddess Mind Magic. I will be linking it down below. It's a channel dedicated to meditation, spirituality, manifestation techniques, and everything to do with the mind. I will also be dealing with a lot of relationship issues that people are going through and how spirituality can help. If you like Zen stories, Zen Buddhism, if you like the peaceful storytelling sessions, that channel is for you. Please do check it out because I'm going to be uploading a lot of other videos. I uploaded one introductory video, so please have a look at it. Thank you so much, guys. You've got the culmination of vision, number 35. The angels are asking you to change your perspective. They don't want you to lose sight of your goals, but they also don't want you to feel really bogged down and clouded by things that no longer serve you. You have to look away from things that have left and look towards the things that are coming your way or what you already have. Sometimes we are so sad that we forget to look at the tiny joys in life. The bird call, chirping of the squirrels. If you live near water bodies, the sound of the waves. If you live in the mountains, the rustling of the leaves, the snow. We are so bogged down by misery that we forget that nature has so much to offer us. I don't know if the mic is catching it, but there's a lot of chirping happening outside. I live in a house filled with trees. All thanks to my parents, my father. He loves trees. So do I. So do all of us, actually. Who doesn't? There's something better. There's always something better. We just need to look up. Look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. Hope, number 14. Didn't I just say that you just need to look away from what's gone and towards what's coming? Change of perspective. Look at this unicorn. Look at that beautiful rainbow out there. So what if we go through pain? We all do. I'm not saying people's pain is less or it's okay if people are hurt. It's not. But what do you do of that? What do you do after that? Do you keep wallowing in it? Do you let all your days pass by while you just feel horrible about the things that are no longer a part of your life? If nothing else, this pandemic has taught us to live in the present moment. You never know when our life will stop. And then what? Don't let your souls regret not living, guys. Start living. Take everything in your stride. Easier said than done, yes. But I'm only saying it because I experienced it and I grew through it. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, an integration of what is gone and what is coming. I'm so happy, Virgo, because all your cards are somehow linked to each other. And that rarely happens. You know, the tarot is linked, but then the oracles are general messages for people. But here, everything is linked. They're giving you hope, they're giving you faith, they're trying to help you. The unicorns, the dolphins, the angels, the tarot, the universe. Everyone is trying to help you guys. But are you trying to help yourselves? I am here, your friendly psychic. Adjustments are required. Adjusting to pain, yes. What do you need to release? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. What are you afraid of, Virgo? A Scorpio person could be important. Meditate and contemplate. Meditation is the answer to almost everything. Once you understand how your mind functions, is there anything else that you need to unravel? True. What you're asking about is the truth. If you had a yes or no question before you tuned into this reading, the answer is yes. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Extremes of life. Life has both good and bad, of course. But the universe is asking you to surrender everything in her feet. Holding on to things that burn your hand are only going to burn your hand more, right? But letting go will at least give your wounds a chance to heal. Lady. For those who are looking for new love, this person is coming into your life, and a person who is compassionate, soft, good looking, and very good-hearted person. Number 29 and alphabet A could be important for a lot of you. So keep an eye out for that. Now let's take your affirmation card and we will wrap up with your reading. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. That was your affirmation. Virgo, this was your reading. I hope it made sense. Please do check out my channel, Pixie Goddess Mind Magic. I hope it makes sense to you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.